Boy, what's up? It's been a while. It's been a while since the last episode. It's been
Sir.
6 months actually since the last episode. I remember that was with Diggy, Jaylee, and Jaylee in the last episode. And yeah, one of the things that we really established, sana, was to be able to be consistent. However, this past few 6 months, if you would agree, Alec, has been really such a crazy moment in our lives. Would you agree to that?
Oo naman. If sa isang bagay, makakompare ko siya to a parang roller coaster.
Yun.
Kasi in the past 6 months, it's really been an up and down, maraming up and down moments in our lives. Siguro makaka-agree ka din
Yes,
dun.
sir.
And hindi ko siya masasabing na-complete ko lahat ng gusto kong gawin. Pero there are some na I'm very happy about.
Alright. I mean, speaking of that, the reason why we wanted to do an episode then is it's gonna be the end of the year, diba? It's
Yep.
December na. And yeah, it's been 6 months since the last episode. And we really started 2024 with the idea of making a podcast with that simple concept lang of being able to pause and reflect. I believe in the past 4 episodes, we've been able to do that. Na parang ang ganda lang ng space na to for us to talk and for us to share then to our small viewers. Hindi naman madami mga yan, but still, our friends who supported the first few episodes have also shared na it's also great to pause and reflect in those things. And speaking of that, since again these past few 6 months have been crazy or a roller coaster as you said, it's gonna be a great time for us to really reflect and to end the year then with this episode. So speaking of that, since we established some goals in this year, diba? And it's gonna end. Would you say that you have accomplished your goals and where you are right now?
Siguro for me, ayan nga, katulad ng nasabi ko kanina, it's really a roller coaster ride for me this past 6 months. I was really happy about ano yung mga nangyari. And there's sometimes na I was really down din kasi hindi ko nakukuha yung goals ko. Pero you know what I realized is hindi mo naman kailangan bigyan yung sarili mo ng siguro like a time bomb or timer na sabihin mo na ito lang yung time na pwede kong gawin to and pwede kong ma-check to sa list ko. So ayun, I didn't accomplish lahat pero I'm really happy on where I am now. And syempre marami rin tayong learnings throughout that time. So I'm really happy on kung sino na ako ngayon from that 6 months. Ikaw?
Well, at the beginning of the year, parang we're on a good pace eh.
Yep.
So, I mean, yung mga basic goals lang like going back to the gym, I was able to do that. In the first few phases of the year, sabi ko, 'di ba sabi natin actually tayong dalawa na this year is going to be about taking as much opportunities as we can. And we were able to do that. So parang on the first few stages of 2024, parang we're on a good pace, we're on a good track. I feel like we have this in the bag. Pero as we all know, it's not just like that, 'di ba? So in that journey, dami ring nangyari na I would say na of course hindi ko rin na-achieve lahat ng goal ko. For example, yung gym, I'm not going to the gym anymore. Actually, I got compliments in the first few stages of the year na parang, uy, okay ka. Tapos biglang at the end of the year, uy, pumayat ka na naman. Parang, I mean, yun nakaka-down, but there's a lot of factors in that. So like, na-busy ka and all. And of course, at the beginning of the year, meron kang mga simple goals. Like, of course, yung mga, like, I want to do good in school, yung mga ganun, that's basic. I mean, we all want that. Pero kasi, in the course of a year, hindi mo rin alam kung ano yung mga bagay na darating sa'yo. Right? And for me, it was being able to go on a new journey that I wasn't even planning on, which was going to the student elections or the student government na parang it wasn't in my plan. So basically, it was not a goal. Diba? Kasi di ko nga pinaplano eh. But then, things start to come into you na parang you start to learn na okay, you can never really predict what's gonna happen. Diba? So sabi mo nga, in that span of the whole year, you can't really say that at the beginning of the year, ito yung mga goal ko. Dapat by December, ganito na ako.
Yeah.
It's not easy like that. So, in that journey, ang dami ko rin natutunan na it really brought me humility then. In that fact na parang, of course, pag sabi mo ko, di ba yung on the first few stages of 2024, ganda ng track natin, na parang we are achieving our goals. Na parang, uy, I got this in the bag. Na parang, I'm doing good. Diba? And grades, my grades are doing good. Our performance doing good. Pero biglang, you're gonna hit a pedestal na parang, parang, it's a great reminder lang na, teka lang, you don't know everything yet. And there's still so much more to learn. And it brought me humility lang na, even though you're achieving a lot of things na, even though you think that you're on the right track, there's still so much more in this world. And it never really ends. You agree to that?
Oh, and with that, na-realize ko din na may mga hindi tayo mamimit and may mga hindi expected. Ayun nga, sinabi mo, like you going into the student government, di ba? Na hindi mo naman siya in-expect but it became a goal all of a sudden. And yun yung mga bagay na kailangan, yun talaga yung adjustment na kailangan natin gawin. Na hindi naman lahat will go perfectly planned. Ayun nga, kung kailan tayo nag-start and sa mga sinasabi natin nun, hindi naging madali, pero alam mo yun nga we failed in, hindi naman lahat we succeeded. So, we failed in some of the things na gusto natin mangyari, but I think what's important is what we learned and what
and
we've
those
become.
failures.
Yeah. And hindi siya naging madali, and dun sa sentence na yun, hindi siya naging madali. Yun pa lang, panalo ka na. Diba? Kasi, di mo naman makukuha lahat ng goals mo kung magiging madali yun. So, I mean, you can agree with this na we're both happy on saan tayo ngayon.
Yeah, I mean,
diba?
grateful.
Very grateful.
Pero speaking on that, kasi you're talking about it in general na this past, you use the word roller coaster. So siguro just in hindsight, just to talk about it a little bit more in detail, like what would you say is your biggest takeaway or your biggest siguro struggle or biggest siguro takeaway lang on those on this year? Di lang naman yung 6 months. I mean, the 6 months have been tough. Pero just big picture, like the whole year, what is your biggest takeaway or your experience na talagang tumatak sa'yo and kumbaga dadalan mo yung learnings na because of that?
Biggest takeaway is wag ka mag-settle if dun sa things na parang I'm happy here and I'm gonna settle here. Dito na lang ako.
Okay.
Hindi ka pwedeng mag-settle dun. If it's not giving you happiness, you need to leave. You need to go for something that's making you happy. You go for something that's going to develop your character. Yun yung siguro na-learn ko this past months or this second half ng year. And to be specific, I've met a lot of people. I've been through a lot of phases throughout this second half of the year. And I should say na kung hindi ka masaya, yun nga, hindi ka masaya, you need to leave. Ikaw?
Biggest takeaway.
Yeah.
For me lang is siguro how you would accept defeat. Alam mo yun, kasi parang again, when you set a goal, parang alam mo naman na mahirap siya eh. So, parang sinaset mo na, okay, mahirap siya, here's what we need to do para malampasan na. Kasi mahirap nga siya eh, diba? So, like, alam mo nang mahirap siya, in your head, na parang, dahil alam mo nang mahirap siya, dapat alam mo na kung paano gawin, alam mo na yung dapat na efforts that you're gonna go through. But again, you know, speaking about the journey and going through the journey is a whole different thing. So, like, there's really so much things that that is out of your control eh, in that journey. Na parang in that process, even kunwari sa ACADS mo, like you're doing good naman, like I mean not doing good, you're doing everything naman, you're studying, diba? You're always showing up, but for some reason Pag magte-test ka, all of a sudden, mali pala yung discarte mo sa
Oo,
pag-review.
totoo.
'Di ba? All of a sudden, biglang nagkasabay-sabay na hindi mo alam na hindi mo pala alam na kung paano i-handle yung sabay-sabay. So, those are the things that you're gonna learn as you go in the process. So, you can't learn that dahil alam mo siya prior to doing it. You're gonna learn that as you go through it.
Yep.
Diba? So, like, sometimes kasi, like, I see, like, when you don't achieve your goal, na parang, ano ba yan? Alam ko na ngang mahirap, di ko pa ginawa yung yung kailangan gawin. But, looking back at what we did, parang, oh, wait a minute, I tried it.
Oo.
I tried it.
Yep.
Diba? I was, kasi I feel like you would feel bad in accepting defeat if you know na you could have done something, diba? You could have done
Tama.
something to do better.
Yep.
I could have done this, I could have done that, this or that. Pero if you go back to your journey and you can say to yourself na, oh, wait, I did my best, diba? I actually studied, or not naman in ACADS lang, kunwari, in terms of the people we meet, oh, I actually did my best,
Yep.
diba? Or what do you want to talk about, like relationship or whatever? Oh, I actually,
totoo.
diba? I actually did my best. So what do you think about that?
Alam mo, sa lahat ng sinabi mo, I really do agree. Especially on the academics part. Na, yun din yung napansin ko this phase. And, ipapasok ko rin yung napag-usapan natin on the very first episode sa pagiging college students. So, sa mga incoming college students siguro, and sa mga college students ngayon, makaka-relate kayo na sinabi ko nun na hindi siya madali. Hindi madali yung transitioning from senior high to college. Pero makapag-adjust ka. Pero hindi siya adjust na, okay, adjusted na ako. Every year you have to adjust. Every month you have to adjust. Tapos, when you adjust, ayun nga, sabi mo, gagawin mo lahat. Pero may times na bakit hindi pa rin nag-work. And you're going, there will be sleepless nights. There will be kulang na lang siguro yung pawis mo maging dugo na sa lahat ng reviewing, sa lahat ng pagbabasa sa books, sa pagre-write ng notes. There will be sleepless nights na very confident ka sa test, and then hindi mo mamimit yung expectation mo, and it will hurt you so bad na paano ka makakapag-recover to the next one. Now, regarding with the people we meet or relationships, gagawin mo talaga yung best mo to have siguro connections na how do I say this, siguro connections na hindi nyo both makakalimutan, pero hindi lahat ng ginagawa mo is mamimit yung expectations nyo both. So pagdating doon, people are minsan aalis din sa life mo. And part yun nung adjustment na syempre hindi naman tayo pwedeng sabihin natin na it's okay, wala lang yun sa atin. I mean, pag umalis yung people that we meet, or people that gives us siguro nabigyan din tayo ng happiness, and biglang mawala. Maybe ano rin yun, part din ng you have to adjust din na okay, wala na to. Move on na, and we have to start again. Diba?
Yun nga. Kasi it's tough to again, if you can't accept it, if you don't know how to accept it, diba, defeat or whatever,
Tama,
it's gonna be tough for you to find a reason to keep going. Diba? Kasi kung inisip mo yung defeat na yun is like talo na and all, which technically it isn't, kasi life goes on, diba? Even those na have achieved, diba, their goal, they're gonna see and meet a higher expectation for themselves, diba? So essentially, it never ends, diba? Goal setting never ends.
Pero agree din ako dun sa sinabi mo, you have to accept defeat. Kasi if you will not accept defeat in academics, in life, in general, if you can't accept defeat, how can you move on?
Yeah.
Diba? Siguro accepting is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah. Because again, pinag-usapan natin kanina, like why would you want to accept defeat, di ba?
Oo.
Like, and technically, like, but then again, you would have to understand why. Kasi it's not a one-time thing na talo ka lang
Oo.
eh. Di ba? It's a journey, di ba?
Tsaka, ano pa lang eh, sa mentality pa lang ng isang tao, pag sinabi mong defeat, sino bang masaya sa defeat? Diba? But, you have to treat defeat as a success as well.
Oh,
Diba?
talaga.
Kasi, defeat can really test you. Doon ka matetest kung sino ka na ba talaga. Kumbaga, ano siya eh, kumbaga, it's a, paano ko ba sasabihin to? Para siyang, test. Kung ano ka na ba, kung saan ka na,
Yeah, okay.
kung ano ka na, kung
Yes.
nakapag-learn ka ba or hindi. Ito na naman, ganito, ganyan. Pero, defeat is a success. To be honest. Agree ka ba nun?
Yeah, because kasi, and one thing I want to elaborate then is, accepting defeat is one thing, but it can't end there. Because you have to respond to that defeat as well, di ba? I mean, yeah, we've seen a lot of those types of stories. Siguro if you can relate it to sports, very perfect is the NCAA championship. The last year, the Mapua, diba, they faced defeat. And that was tough kasi parang, Clint Escamis was the MVP, na parang they were doing stuff. Warren Bonifacio was part of the Mythical Five. So parang, diba, they won game 1, they were winning game 3. Na parang, like, ayun na yun eh, diba? Like, that's technically a championship, diba?
Tsaka, sunod-sunod na
Yeah,
yun.
pero
Success.
it's tough to accept that defeat. Pero you have to accept it in order to move forward. And that's what they did. And they made it a mission to respond this year, and they got the job done.
Yep.
Diba? That's a good example in terms of sports, diba? I mean, as we all know, we can apply sports in life, diba? That's as for me as a sports fan, I like to do that. So those types of stories are very inspirational. And again, it's not gonna end in accepting. It's also about how you respond to that defeat.
Yep. Oh, agree. I really do agree with that. And ito pa yung problem. When you have accepted defeat. Now you have to respond. Do you think this is a harder thing than accepting? Do you think
The
accepting is harder than responding, or responding is harder than accepting?
Well, I think they're both hard in their own sense.
Yep.
Parang kasi it's not a single process, it's a two-way process naman na parang you have to accept it first.
Yep.
In order for you to move forward. Now, what do you mean by moving forward is magsettle ka na lang ba natalo ako? Or you can respond to it, diba? Kasi at the end of the day, pag pagod ka, ang dami mong naiisip, you're very emotional na parang, I'm just gonna slack off. And that's okay. Diba? If you want to slack off muna, like for a month, like for example, right now, it's Christmas, take a break, go back to your family, spend time, diba? Enjoy the spirit of Christmas. But going back next year, you have to respond again and change your mentality. And again, in terms of the learnings, diba?
Yep.
You have to apply that as well. And again, defeat is subjective din naman eh. Kasi sometimes defeat for others is not a defeat. It's actually parang hindi naman defeat sa iba eh. Kasi it depends on what you put the standard on yourself. Diba? So like, again, that's the beauty of life naman eh. Diba? That's the beauty of life. Being able to set goals for yourself. Diba? And again, we all have different phases in our lives. So like, it's tough. Pero when you try to look at it at the bigger picture, that is life.
Yep.
Diba? That is life. The wins, you win some, you lose some, but you still have to find that urge to still continue to live. Diba? Continue to keep thriving.
And adding to that, there are times that mas marami pa yung losses sa wins. And how do you respond to that? That's the question. That's the big question. How do you respond on mas marami yung loss kesa sa wins? Because ganito kasi, ewan ko kung mag-agree ka dito, pero wins gives us parang power eh. Pag nanalo ka, you're a different person than pag natalo ka. Sabihin natin, may party, masayang party, nasa party ka, and before may exam ka, or sabihin natin sa sports, may game ka, you lost, you ended up in a loss, or sa test is mababa yung grade mo and nasa party ka,
Mm.
do you think you will do parang magiging masaya ka dun sa party,
Sa party na yun.
'Di ba? Iba yung same situation, both fun, party din ang dalawang party yun.
Mm.
And sa tingin mo, pag 'di ba pag may win, mas masaya ka.
Yeah, of course.
Mas mapapakita mo na okay, deserve ko to lahat.
Mhm.
Pero how do you respond when losses are more than wins? And ikaw, sa tingin mo, what's the best response when tuloy-tuloy? Kasi there are
Tuloy-tuloy
times
yung
na
mga
tuloy-tuloy
loss.
yung loss eh. Wala kang mahanap na win. Kasi yung win, doon ka makakakuha minsan ng motivation eh.
Mm.
Okay, I got a win. I'm going to start off this.
Mm.
Pero what if you cannot start off about anything? Sa tingin mo?
I feel like kasi when you start losing a lot, I mean losing is ikaw naman magde-define yan kung anong loss and win sa'yo, diba?
Yeah.
So we start losing a lot. You have to have a conversation with yourself and have a sense of accountability na ask yourself, okay, why do I keep losing? There has to be an effing reason, diba? There has to be an effing reason why I keep losing.
Totoo.
Diba? So like, you have to have ownership in that, and you would try to assess, like, if it's ACADS, like, I have to be doing something wrong, or maybe I have to be doing something more.
Yeah.
If it's about, life or business or relationship, I have to be, it has to be something, diba? So we have to find that answer. And look, to be honest, finding that answer is tough. Sometimes you don't find it.
Yep.
Pero,
Totoo.
again, you have to have that sense of accountability in order to know how you would respond to it. Kasi, again, going back to the sports, okay, we lost because we didn't do this thing, di ba? We didn't contain this thing, we lost motivation and all. Sobrang daming factors. So, we can't really put a single answer to that because it depends per situation. Pero again, having that sense of accountability lang in that sense na, okay, sometimes if you lose, hindi lang naman, we're not gonna stop in that reflection na I did everything naman. There's also this side na parang, okay, I did everything. What did I not do?
Yep.
Diba? So, it's about finding balance din.
Oo.
Diba? In contrast to what we said earlier. And, I believe there's fun in that. There's fun in... Kasi, when you keep on winning, sometimes life gets stagnant. Na parang you get complacent, diba, kampante and all. So, I'm not saying losing is fun, but okay, it's part eh. So, like, that's life. So, like, there's, in that process, you learn a lot, and, you just really need to find that answer.
Yep.
If you find it, if you don't, you have to keep living naman at the end of the day, diba? So, you continue lang. Just keep continue today. Just keep doing it. Like, continue
Oo.
lang.
I mean, ito rin yung na-realize ko. I very much agree sa lahat ng sinabi mo. And I've realized na without losing, winning doesn't feel that much of a success in your life. Magiging sobrang saya mo ba in winning if you're not losing? Di ba? I mean, sa life or sa sports or sa anything, when, kunwari ito, sa tao, kapag nawala yung isang person, tapos, so, basically, that's a loss for you. Tapos may dumating na better pala.
Ooh.
Diba? And that's a win for you naman on the other end. Magiging win siya for you. And mas ma-appreciate mo yung win na yon dahil sa loss na nangyari. Diba? And that's the beauty of life. And you have to accept losing. Kasi hindi pwedeng hindi darating yung win. Hindi pwedeng hindi darating yan. Huwag mo isipin, maybe sa mga nanonood, they will think na, bakit puro loss na lang? Hindi na darating yung win. Darating yan. And you just have to be patient.
Yeah.
Agree ka ba dun sa, I mean, patience is one of the hardest things to do. Being patient pala.
Especially in this types of problems in life, when you're at this phase of your life. Sometimes you get frustrated eh. And I get it, diba? Like, if you're working hard naman, tapos you're not seeing results, I get the frustration eh.
Yep.
But, you always go back to, I mean, life goes on naman eh. Diba? You always go back to, titigilan lang ba ako dito? Diba? Tira mo yung aso, agree siya ako, diba?
Thank you.
Diba?
May viewer na tayo.
Preach siya.
One viewer.
Preach daw siya kasi pag wala siya nakita pagkain, titigilan lang ba siya dito?
Tama.
Parang ganun.
Ayan, naghahanap na nga siya.
Okay, naghahanap na siya eh.
Kaya kung pwede, doon ka muna kasi.
No.
Hindi, okay lang.
Preach kasi
may viewer tayo.
Preach kasi nag-agree siya.
Umalis na siya.
Preach kasi nag-agree siya. But anyway, going back. Patience is tough, but what I learned is that you're going to love the process din naman of trying to rebuild yourself or going back again. Kasi again, there's beauty in that. And ang ganda rin kasi pag alam mo yun, you're gonna build yourself in your productive life again. Na parang, okay, how would I want to restart? Diba? How would I want to restart? Like parang I'm gonna do this. Parang goal setting na naman siya, diba? There's beauty in that, diba? Na parang what do I need to improve? Diba? Like being honest to yourself that you need to improve things is also good. Kasi diba, you're looking forward to improving some aspect in your life. Diba? So there's beauty in that. And once you accept it, patience will actually hindi na nga magiging factor yun kasi you're gonna enjoy the process na hindi mo na iniisip yung pasensya mo. So like if you find joy in what you're doing, okay, here's what I want to say pala. If you fail kasi there's this tendency that you lose joy in what you're doing in that failure. Like parang ano ba yan, baka hindi para sa akin to, diba? There's that tendency, not only in ACADS but also in every aspect in life. Baka hindi kasi para sa akin to, ganun. But once you again go back to like trying to find your purpose on why you did this in the first place, then there's joy in that. Babalik yung saya eventually.
And coming from me, hindi, you have to accept din na the reset will not be easy. And hindi mo pwedeng bilangin sa kamay mo kung ilan lang yung reset na mangyayari. Coming from me na I have dito lang sa phase na to, dito lang sa second half ng year, I had so many resets na kailangan kong gawin. Alam mo yan kasi you're part of my journey, sa'yo ako rin nakakwento.
For sure.
And sobrang daming resets yung kailangan kong gawin. And did I lose control of myself? Yes. Did I ginusto ko bang mag-quit? A lot of times. Pero why? Tinanong ko kasi yung sarili ko, why? Why would I quit? If nag-quit ako sa mga bagay na gusto kong gawin or sa mga things na nasiset ko as goals, makakahanap ba ako ng success doon? I mean, kung pwede kong ihalin tulad, parang
wow.
Parang
Jerpies.
Kung pwede kong halin tulad sa isang bagay to, when you're mining for gold, do you stop when wala kang makita? No, di ba? You keep on digging kahit sobrang delikado na nang nangyayari.
Keep digging, bro.
So, sa life, you have to keep digging too. Kailangan mong hanapin kung ano talaga yung gusto mo.
And,
do you agree?
And kasi, for some people who are, kunwari, in that phase of, parang defeat is coming to them pa lang. It's tough kasi to, kunwari, even if you listen to what we're yapping right now, it's tough kasi when you're emotional. And we get it. It takes time. It takes time talaga. For example, wag yun. Pero for example,
sabihin mo.
Hindi. For example, when ayun nga, when you're high on emotions kasi hindi mo ma-accept the fact na you got defeated. Even if you listen to this types of conversations, it's tough to again talagang accept it.
Parang
But
walang mangyayari.
It takes time talaga. It takes time, and again, it's a journey. And circling back to my answer lang earlier, that joy will come back then. That joy will come back. And yeah, like parang you will eventually find that rebuilding phase in yourself. And there's joy in that. I just want to say that there's joy in that. Again, there's joy in that. But kasi when you're emotional, you don't think of those things. But again, very cliche statement, but all will be all right in time. Oh, Ben and Ben. Oh, Ben and Ben.
Shout out to Ben and
No, but that's
Ben.
true though. Like all will be all right
Totoo
in
naman.
time lang talaga.
Yep. And yun nga. I mean, oo nga, no? Kasi, hindi naman, yun nga, going back to my answer din kanina, winds are going in your way. You have to just be patient. Hindi ka pwedeng mag-stop, hindi ka pwedeng mag-quit. And, isipin mo na lang, I mean, yun nga, if emotional ka, siguro, hindi mo pa may isip ngayon.
Yeah,
Kung
totoo.
nasa
Ngayon,
room,
hindi pa talaga.
kung nasa room ka lang, and wala kang gagawin, do you think may mangyayari? Wala, di ba? Kung hindi mo gagawin yung mga dapat mong gawin and you just be emotional, yun na lang gawin mo. Maging emotional ka na lang. Hindi lang for 1 month, maging emotional
Yeah.
ka for months. Ano mangyayari?
Wala.
So, if you want to win, get up and work.
Yeah, it takes time. It takes time.
Takes time.
It takes time.
Pero, hindi pwedeng, do you agree na hindi pwedeng maging, pwede natin sabihin it takes time, pero hindi pwedeng maging ano yun, maging siguro excuse sa isip natin na laging it takes time.
Like parang maging wala kang
Oo,
gagawin.
wala ka nang ginagawa. Ay, ganyan lang yan eh. Okay
It
lang.
takes time.
Ganyan talaga eh.
Totoo.
Diba? So, you have to snap out of it. May time na talaga na, okay, I need to, and I believe it's with habits as well. One simple thing is, siguro isang habit na, if you're sleeping late and you're waking up late
okay.
din.
It's no, it
Ito,
reflects.
small thing, oo.
It reflects.
Small thing lang. When you, kahit matulog ka ng late, and you have to wake up early, kasi, when you wake up early, you have a lot of opportunities. Pero, you stick with waking up late. 'Di ba? I mean, ngayon, Christmas break, if you want to wake up late, it's
Go
okay.
lang. I mean,
Go lang.
if you're in that phase
Oo.
na magmukmok, sige, go lang.
Tsaka rest, okay, go. Pero, tsaka, it's, kapag nasa rest stage ka, or emotional stage, you have to really find sleep and rest, di ba? Pero, kapag nandun ka na dun sa, ang sinasabi ko, yung pataas ka na ulit, even in the smallest things, yung, ayun nga, pag gising sa umaga, when you wake up early, and what are your habits? Do you set an alarm, then pag nag-alarm na, you said, okay, 5 minutes pa. Okay, 10 minutes pa. And saan ka dadalhin ng ganong habit? What if nag-set yung alarm, okay, I'll sleep ng konti, then you count siguro 5 seconds, tapos 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then you get up. That's an habit na I myself na ginagawa ko now, na kasi dati I wake up in the time na gusto ko. Pero I think mas magiging beneficial sa atin, lalo na we're just students pa rin tayo. May mga sked tayo na very early, very late. So you have to wake up early, you have to sleep late, reviewing.
True.
Diba? Do you agree on that?
Yeah, kasi parang yung habits, it's indicative of like parang it reflects on your aura in a day.
Oo.
Na parang kung bad na yung kung maganda gising mo, ay parang productive, 'di ba?
Oo, totoo yan.
Magandang gising mo, productive. I'm so pumped up to go to school, or I'm so pumped up to do this, do that. Pero pag bad trip ka, like, school na naman. Diba? Parang, it
Ayun nga.
reflects. It reflects.
Coming from dun sa answer mo, may short story ako. This past days, di ba, Christmas break. So, we have to rest. Ako rin, nagre-rest. Sigurado, ikaw rin, nagre-rest.
With a little bit of work.
Oo, little bit of work. So, enough ko yung mind ko. Tapos, biglang nag-hit sa akin, last week lang siguro, na, what if walang work then, pero I wake up early? Ano kayang mangyayari sa morning ko?
So, tinry mo?
Trinay ko. First day, parang sabi ko, ano ginagawa ko?
Wala ka namang gagawin.
Wala naman akong gagawin. Nagising ako. Nakaupo lang ako. Tapos sabi ko, anong gagawin ko? Tapos, in the second day, nagising ako ulit. Nakahanap na ako ng gagawin ko. And then on the third day, ginagawa ko na siya. And the fourth day, naging habit na siya. Tapos the fifth day, nag-workout na ako as early as 7 a.m. Parang sabi ko, okay.
That's great.
Parang iba na yung na-instill sa akin. Pero, I mean, it's Christmas break ngayon. Siguro, magpo-post na ako ulit dun. Matutulog na ako sa oras na usok.
No. Oo nga. Pero it's a great, something too great na mabaon coming into next year. And speaking of that, since we're at that na rin, siguro, just a little bit sharing of, again, it's parang New Year's resolution type of thing na naman. Ano yung mga things na you're looking forward to, start again?
Siguro ako, coming into the new year, 2025,
Shit.
diba, ang bilis. We're going to be fourth year students.
Yeah, like parang technically, these are going to be our last few stretches of college.
And there are things na mamimiss natin. And there are things na we will be happy about. Kasi, we're going into, I mean, kung saan man tayo dalhin ng face natin, diba? Pero, ako siguro, accept all opportunities that are coming. Lahat ng, yun yung natakot akong gawin this past year.
Yeah.
Pero next year, lahat ng opportunities
Yes, sir.
I will take it.
Speaking of that,
Diba?
we know.
Ayan. So, ikaw?
For me, looking forward lang ako. I'm really pumped up to makabawi. Kasi, I mean, I had a good year. I had some wins, diba?
Big wins.
I had some wins. Had some losses as well, which is, again, we talked about, that's life. Pero kasi, I'm looking forward to going back to my routine na like focusing lang on going back to the ACAD stuff. Kasi I had so much extracurricular stuff this year. Na parang, of course, I'm still gonna do that kasi I just got elected, diba? So, that's still part of it. And I'm still and kahit na-elect ka na, marami ka pang matututunan eh. So like, I'm still looking forward to that. Still continue to learn. And again, it's going to be the last stretch of college. So like, learn as much as you want.
Yep.
Learn as much as you can. I think we're done na in that phase na parang, syempre, done na yung adjusting phase, done na yung mga bago phase. I think it's more on, like, closing it out na parang, we're going to be, some of us are going to be professionals na, diba? So like, I know it sounds overwhelming, pero we're at that part of life na eh. So like, I'm excited to continue to learn about those stuff and continue to accept that we're on that phase na rin of again another transition in our lives, which is can be scary, can be exciting, lots of wins, lots of losses in that process, but that's life.
And how do you start the year with sabihin na nating bang? How do you start bang? Mike Breen. How do you start the year with something that you will remember positively? Positively.
Yeah.
And how will you end it this 2024 with a bang ulit, a positive? Diba?
Yeah.
Do you end it with a do you end it with a Ray Allen corner three, or do you end it with something na ayaw mo? So you have to grab that parang opportunity na I want to end this as the parang one of the best year as possible.
It's honestly, it's exciting next year. I mean, we have a lot of we have a new we have a new opportunity that we're looking into then, and it's just exciting too. Even though there were some defeats, it's you go back in the end of the year and you say to yourself, this is what I learned, diba? This is what I done, this is what I can improve upon.
Yep.
And again, we're gonna start anew next year, and hopefully we can execute it like we did this year.
Yep. Yeah. And hopefully this will all continue, this podcast.
It's a nice space talaga.
And siguro one goal na pwede natin gawin since nagpo-pod tayo ngayon is itong podcast na to will be better next year.
More stories to come.
More stories to come. More insights of life.
Sure.
From mas marami pa tayong may invite, hopefully.
Hopefully.
And yun yung siguro one of our work na kailangan natin. I mean, okay naman siya ngayon.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Pero we don't want to be stagnant on here.
Yeah.
We have to elevate everything. And yun naman yung mapapromise natin sa viewers natin.
Yes. Kalaman dami.
Oo, kalaman dami. Sa 20 viewers namin, mapapromise namin na it will be better.
No, pero it's great. Just to end the year, of course, grateful sa mga friends natin who
Very
supported.
grateful.
But again, we never did this for that naman. Again, we're just having fun right here.
Yeah.
This is literally us naman without the camera.
totoo.
So, the podcast is just like a fun project for us, me and Alec, na parang just put a camera and let's just jump, man.
Yeah.
Like, why not? Diba? Why not? And it's been great.
Yeah.
I know 5 episodes lang siya, but I'm happy na we agreed to this the beginning of the 2024, and look at where we are right now, diba?
Alam, very grateful kung saan na tayo ngayon. Do you remember the first time na napag-usapan natin yung pod? We were actually eating
lunch.
our lunch during
break time,
di ba?
Lunch break.
And nasa lunch break kami. And napag-usapan natin na we should start a podcast.
Napag-usapan natin na mahilig tayo both
Mahilig
pala sa
tayo
podcast.
both sa podcast.
So, like, fuck it, why not?
Yeah. Tsaka,
diba?
Paano tayo
Good
makakatulong in a way with doing podcast, di ba? Kaya siya naging storya, kaya siya naging
storya.
Kaya natin sinishare yung mga insights natin to help viewers. Like the first episode, yung mga upcoming college students, yung mga ganun, and in life generally. So I'm very happy on where we are right now and what this podcast and what this platform, kung saan mapupunta to. I'm very excited because maybe this is not the best na pwede natin gawin, especially sa lahat, pero I promise na 2025 is going to be something special.
Thank you of course din kina Nico,
sa lahat na
JD,
naging
Diggy,
guest.
Yeah. Kalamar artista.
Salamat.
But it was great. It was great stories.
And
There were some great stories.
Time din yan na we learned about each other more.
Oh, yeah.
Diba? And very grateful ako dun sa mga nangyari ngayon. And very fun, diba? Pag naalala ko nga, ay parang naiisip ko pa rin na, wow, parang pinapanood ko pa rin yung mga episodes. Okay pala to. Ang ganda pala ng insights na ganito, ni ganyan. Na, kasi pag magkakasama tayo, we do have these stories to tell with each other, pero hindi siya deep na pag-uusapan. Kasi more on tawa tayo pag magkakasama diba?
Boljak
Oo. So, ayun, I'm very grateful.
Yep.
Coming into 2025, I'm very grateful that lahat ng nangyayari is, I'm very happy right now.
Yes.
Ikaw din?
Of course. Before we end, prediction, Game 3.
Game.
Alim
mo, Lasan. Siyempre, it's over, siguro.
It's over. Ano, no?
It's over.
It's over.
When KQ hit that shot over QMB, it's over. Tapos na.
Okay.
Alam ko na yung Game 3. Ikaw.
Shot. Hindi ako maroon. I root for Lasal, of course.
Lasal ba?
Pero yung mga analysis ko, sabi ko, Alec, I feel like UP is gonna win this year. But then anyways,
start pa lang ng season.
It's just
sinabi mo na
stupid. Hindi naman stupid. Like, lang, analysis lang. But anyways, of course, as Lasalians, we wish a good Game 3. Hopefully we get treated to kala mo talaga sports podcast tayo. But hopefully we get treated to a great Game 3 and
yun lang naman din.
Yun lang naman. Just to
na maging maganda.
It's good to end the year. Whatever happened, whatever wins or losses, this is a great time. Again, it's Christmas. We enjoy the spirit of Christmas. We go back to the spirit to the reason why there's Christmas, diba? So hopefully we can do the simbang gabi and all. It's just a great time, and we're really looking forward to 2025.
Yep.
That's
it. Thank you.
Thank you so much
for watching, and
yes, sir.
Sana you'll stick with us.
And good luck
through 2025.
Good luck, guys, to 2025, and hope you can use this time to rest and have a happy holidays to every single one of you.
Start the year with the bang.
Yes, sir.
End the year with the bang.
My G.
Thank you.